Okay, so first we're going to put a cup of leaven into a bowl. This recipe is for 24 muffins. If you want to just make 12 muffins, you can just half it and it'll work just as well. Okay, so now we're going to add 4 cups of whole wheat einkorn flour into the leaven. Now we're going to add 1 teaspoon of Redmond's sea salt. Now we're going to need to add a little more than 2 1/4 teaspoons of baking soda and a little bit more than 2 1/2 teaspoons of cream tartar. Okay, so now we're going to need to add 2 teaspoons of cinnamon to our dry ingredients. Okay, now we're going to start adding our wet ingredients. So first we're going to add 4 eggs. Okay, now we're going to add 1 cup of melted butter. Okay, so now we're going to add 2 teaspoons of our homemade vanilla extract. To sweeten the muffins, we're going to go ahead and add a cup of our home-processed maple syrup. Okay, now we need to mix the batter all together, and then we're going to let it sit for at least an hour and a half so that we get the benefits of the sourdough. Okay, now that it's been at least an hour and a half, we're going to go ahead and add 2 cups of fruit. You can use any fruit you want, but if it's any bigger than about the size of a blueberry, you'll probably want to chop it up. Alright, now we're going to butter up a muffin pan and a small casserole dish to put the muffins in. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and put the muffin batter into the muffin pan and the small casserole dish. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and stick the muffins into the oven. You'll want to cook them at 425 for 5 to 6 minutes, and then drop the temperature down to 350 and continue cooking them for another 13 to 15 minutes, or until a toothpick stuck into them comes out clean. Okay, so once the muffins are baked, you're going to go ahead and pull them out of the oven.